Yo, 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 my dope people, man. What is good? Hope all is well, man. Sending y'all positive energy, sending y'all mad love on this lovely Tuesday, aka Mars Day. Before I get into this tarot reading, let's take a deep breath to become present. Since it is a gift, y'all already know the vibes. That life force, that prana, that chi. You already know, man. Again, sending y'all positive energy. Make sure y'all drinking y'all water, and make sure y'all staying fit. Health is wealth. You already know. I'm gonna just get straight to your reading, but on this one, I am utilizing a different structure for my tarot. It is utilizing the Kaballah Tree of Life method, and I really find this very insightful and very powerful, man. So I'm gonna do my best to make sure I explain and guide you all through what every card is going to mean and in what position it's going to be in, and how how it basically correlates to you and your overall perspective on life in this moment and what's going on in this moment. Because tarot really is a lot of people believe tarot to be about telling the future, and yes, that is something you can use tarot for, but it's more along the lines of self-discovery and where you are at in the alchemical process of alchemy. So I just want to put that out there, because when you understand that, you understand how powerful tarot can be. So I will be pulling tarot cards, and I will pull three to four cards from my Oracle of You and Me deck, which is going to outline three energies, past, present, and future, that you have dealt with in regards to probably dealing with people. All right. So with that being said, let's just get straight into it. Y'all already know the vibes. Sending y'all positive energy, man. Hope this music isn't too loud. I don't think it is, though. Sorry. I just reshuffled this deck, and the cards kind of they kind of sticky. All right. First card out is the Nine of Pentacles at the Crown Chakra. Now, your Crown Chakra is the divine guidance you get. These are the thoughts. This is your crown energy. This is, how you're tapped into the divine and you're receiving insights and foresight. And not really just foresight per se, but it's more lines of your overall mental energy. All right. Now, with the Knight of Pentacles in this position, the Knight of Pentacles is hard work. The Knight of Pentacles is responsibility. It is diligence. It is also pursuit of goals. It is productivity. You know what I'm saying? Really, really just going towards your highest achievements and your highest goals. This is the crown. This is your crown chakra energy, Knight of Pentacles energy. This is Virgo. Virgo is very analytical, is very responsible. So this is why you see it's about responsibility and diligence, because Virgo is a very analytical sign and is really about perfecting this craft. All right. Knight of Pentacles energy. Pentacles is physical reality. So this can be really pointing towards making sure you're taking care of your body. It could be sense of work, and Pentacles in a time frame is usually months to years, because it's a physical thing. You're bringing thoughts down to the physical reality. Crown chakra, Pentacles at the crown, is telling you that the insight you're gaining, you're bringing it down to physical reality. Tell me more. At the understanding position, we have the Nine of Swords. I just got done speaking of alchemy and the alchemical process. The Nine of Swords is alchemy because 9 means you are completing a cycle. 9 is mental energy because it is ruled by Gemini. And the Nine of Swords is really, it speaks to mental depression and mental anxiety. But what this is telling me in the understanding is, you understand that the projection thoughts that you get from other people, the negative thoughts, the negative energy, you understand that it is not your energy. So you are utilizing that energy. You are creating something better based off of that energy, and you are alchemizing it into a better result. This is the alchemical process. In the understanding position, you are definitely completing a cycle. So you are coming into more of a understanding of where you are at in life and what you are here to accomplish, especially when it comes to the next cycle, because you're completing the cycle right now. up. Sometimes these cards get real sticky. That's my only issue with this deck. In the wisdom position, you have the 10 of Pentacles. Heavy Pentacle energy so far. 3 cards in, we have 2 Pentacles. And it's funny because this is a 10. Remember, the 9 I mentioned, it represents coming to a completion of cycles. And 10 is literally you completing the cycle. It is endings and you going into new beginnings. Now, in the wisdom position, this is definitely saying you've gained an understanding of why you have the negative energy. And again, it's not your energy. It's people projecting their negative thoughts and insecurities onto you. So you need to gain understanding and knowing that is not your default or authentic energy. This is why I always try to recommend people spend more time with themselves, because the more time you spend with yourself, the more you understand your own energy. And it's going to be more difficult for a person to project because you understand what your authentic energy is compared to anyone else's. Now, you knowing that information is giving you wisdom. Again, 10 of Pentacles being completion, right? Also, Virgo energy, legacy, inheritance. It's also contribution and tradition. It speaks to wealth and combination. So you're definitely cultivating a lot of wisdom based off of these energies. All right. For sure. Let me turn this down just a little bit, just in case. But I don't think it's too loud though. But yes, 10 completed a cycle for sure. Heavy Virgo energy. So just pay attention to your thought process and make sure you're guarding your thoughts. Make sure that no negative thoughts are coming through, and pay attention to your thought process and make sure you are thinking positive over anything. All right. It's too much. 3. Man, I need to find something that like stops these cards from sticking so much, man. That's one thing I don't like about this deck, is the way these cards stick. All right. In the knowledge position is Temperance, which is definitely confirming alchemy, because Temperance also represents alchemy. It represents patience. And you see in this card how she is pouring more into this other cup, because that represents to another perspective, and you are mixing those perspectives and you're alchemizing that process. All right. So when it comes to knowledge, be patient with yourself, and the right knowledge will come. Also, Sagittarius on this card makes sense because Sagittarius and Jupiter. First of all, Jupiter is the planet of higher learning, education, wisdom, knowledge, spirituality, philosophy, religion, etc., etc. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, so you can double those energies for sure. And also travel, specifically long distance travel. And it's telling you to remain balanced. You're knowledgeable about what is going on, so it is important that you remain balanced through this alchemical process. So control your thoughts and understand this is not for no reason. You are definitely in the middle of an alchemical process. Again, you're gaining the right knowledge. Let the bad energies go. Take the wisdom for what it is and keep it moving. In the strength position, you have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is confidence, practical, comfort, nurturing energy. It is wealth, luxury, success, financial security, independent as well. And a lot of Pentacle energy, like I said, man, out of 5 cards, you have 3 Pentacles. So a lot of earth energy, Capricorn, and this makes sense. The Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn energy because Capricorn is like worldly achievements and hard work. So it represents you. And remember, the Knight of Pentacles was in the crown chakra position. So your hard work is really the inner work, and knowing you have to emotionally control yourself right through this alchemical process. And it is going to bring you to luxury, wealth, and success. You just have to trust the process and trust yourself and control your thoughts. Remember, positive thinking. Your strength is knowing that you have already cultivated financial wealth and cultivated luxury. That's why you're able to imagine it, right? So stand in your power, understand the type of power you have. The Queen of Pentacles is literally like, the Queen of Pentacles really gives me, Who does the Queen of Pentacles give me, man? What type of energy does the Queen of Pentacles give me? Queen of Pentacles gives me Michelle Obama vibes. That's Queen of Pentacles energy. All right. Stand in that power. Kindness. Two of Swords in the kindness position. This is really mentioning a lot of people being at the crossroads. So try to be a little bit compassionate for people, man. A lot of people, they just don't understand what's really going on in this world right now. And they're just they're not conscious of the energy going around, and they're reacting instead of consciously responding. So I'm not saying let anyone do no stupid shit or anything like that. But what I am saying is just be aware of the energy and allow people, don't allow people to do stupid shit. But again, just understand they don't understand the conscious energy. So if they're just saying dumb stuff, man, like just ignore it, man, and keep it moving, and be completely honest. I really won't say too much about that. Also, the moon is on this card, and the Two of Swords. The two is about the relationship between two different people, not two different people, two different things, two different perspectives. It can be people, but mostly perspectives and energies. All right. Again, alchemical process. In the beauty position, you have the Empress. The Empress usually represents pregnancy. It represents art, nurturing. It also represents really birth of ideas. That's where the pregnancy comes from. It represents a birth of ideas or different concepts and things along those lines. And you are bringing it down into the physical reality in the beauty position. This is why you shine so bright. It is Empress energy. It's motherhood and stability as well. And if you notice, this is why it's about beauty, because this card is ruled by Taurus, more earth sign. And you see the Venus sign on the bottom of this, right? At the bottom of her, because she knows she creates nothing but beauty. And really, again, this is really speaking of your light, how you're shining right now. So you are definitely heavy into this Empress energy. And again, this is 4 cards being in the earth sign and two in air signs. Tell me more. It's too much cards. They want me to. Okay. In a splendor position, we have Justice. Splendor position is basically it's controlling yourself, right? It's basically surrendering to things that you cannot control, but controlling yourself while in that process. That is the splendor position. Justice is an 11 card. 11 talks about mastery, right? Self-mastery and creation and things along those lines. But justice in general, also Libra energy. This is the second Libra card. And again, the third air card. So it's really prioritizing your thought process, which again, at the crown of the reading, we had the Knight of Pentacles. So you're utilizing your thoughts. You're bringing it down to physical reality. So definitely control your thoughts in a higher and really just an overall perspective of things. And to bring it down into fruition, you need to prioritize controlling your thought process and thought patterns and making sure it's nothing but positive thinking. Okay. Justice card talks about you getting justice for your good karmas. Karma is a great word when you think about it, because it just means cause and effect. The only time karma is negative is if you're putting out negative energy. So if you're putting out positive energy, you don't got nothing to worry about. You should be happy to hear the word karma. If you're putting out negative energy, then hey, that's on you. But yes, law, consequences, cause and effect, karma, etc., etc. Honesty, truth, and law. That is justice energy at the splendor position. Surrender to the changes. Control yourself in that process, and you're going to come through the other side better than ever. Next card out, victory, next card out is the Queen of Wands in the victory position. The Queen of Wands is a fiery, individualistic authenticity type of energy. She's fiery. She's very sexual. She's very strong and independent. This is the Queen of Wands energy. Also very passionate, but the Queen of Wands is in control of her passion. Passion is a really great thing to have and use, but you just have to make sure you channel it correctly and control it, because passion is also the same thing as impulsive thought, right? So you have to make sure, and it makes sense because I just made a video on my IG talking about Mars and Aries. So just pay attention to how you feel about certain situations. Try not to react too quickly. Respond to it. But again, this is a victory position. This is knowing you are a natural leader. You are strong. You are authentic. You are authentic and individual. You know what I'm saying? You prioritize your individuality. So stand in your power, knowing that you have already won in life, and act accordingly. All right. All right. 2 more cards, or actually, well, 2 more cards for this specifically. All right. At the foundation, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is new beginnings and new opportunities, new ideas and new concepts, manifestation, abundance, wealth, and prosperity, financial beginnings, and new ventures. You know what I'm saying? So you could be traveling soon. Again, Pentacles, another Pentacle card. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Pentacle cards. So a lot of emphasis on physical reality, creativity, arts, beauty. All right, a lot of emphasis on that in this read. And of course, Aces is new beginnings. And again, it's connected to the Justice card because the foundation is connected to the Splendor position. So that is 3 ones. 1, 1, 1. Ones are important for you for sure. And what this telling me is at the foundation of your understanding and at the foundation of how you create, it is knowing new opportunities, and you are manifesting new opportunities and new beginnings, new concepts and new ideas, new people, right? New places to travel to. That is the foundation of which you are manifesting it. Big new beginning energy. All right. All right. Now, at the sovereignty position, can't make it up, we have the Ace of Cups. That's another one. That's 4 straight ones. The Justice card was an 11. The Ace of Pentacles is a 1. And the Ace of Cups is a 1. And it's funny because I was going to bring up the fact that we just went through a portal. And 4 11s is a portal, because when you take 2 ones and you take the other 2 ones, you split them apart, it's a doorway that you go through. It represents a portal. All right. Now, the Ace of Cups is also really new relationships, new business partnerships coming up. But it's attached to your emotions, because this is your intuition. This is your feelings. You know, this is your just emotions, your emotion flowing. It's really telling you to go with the flow until you get to this new beginning. So again, more emphasis on your thinking and use your intuition to guide you into the next steps. Don't try to force anything. Don't try to resist anything. Just go with the flow. This is why Cups is water, because water doesn't resist. It doesn't force. It just goes with the flow. All right. Now, with that being said, that is that reading, your tarot. And we will bring up your other cards. Let me see something real quick. Also, I meant to say this about the Justice card. It's your higher self is definitely going to be communicating with you. So be discerning about information and opportunities. Discernment is always important, all right? Because we create our reality. So when we create a reality, it's important that you have discernment on what is your information and what isn't. So use your own discernment, okay? All right. First 2 cards out. A Cancer romantic partner. This is past tense energy, so you're probably coming out of this energy. You have already come out of this energy. Cancers are affectionate, kind, and giving. Weaknesses is irritable, selfish, and withdrawn. Interactive style, self-protective, accepting, and dependent. Your present energy is the Aries friend. Very synchronistic, because I definitely did it. I told you, I put out a video on my IG about Mars going into Aries. It's going to be heavy Aries energy because Mars rules Aries. There's a lot of Mars, Aries initiation, masculine energy at the moment. That's the energy. It's going to be a lot of masculine energy, okay? This is the present energy. It's constant, caring, and thoughtful. Those are the strengths. Weaknesses is scattered, gossipy, unfocused. Interactive style, busy, chatty, and close. And give me one more card to conclude this reading. That was going to come out. the Scorpio lover. We just had a Scorpio. Well, I'll say in Western tropical astrology, there was a full moon in a sign of Scorpio. But in Vedic, the full moon in Scorpio is going to be, I want to say, the end of June. I'm not completely sure what day. Let me see if I could find it for y'all. Give me 1 second. June. Let me see. I'm not sure when it is. I'll have to get back to y'all on that. But with that being said, wait, did we have a full moon? Was a full moon in maybe we did have a full moon in Scorpio. Maybe we did. I think we did already. I gotta check. I've been all over the place with astrology, y'all. But the Scorpio lover, this is your future energy. This is energy that you will be coming into. Their strength is amorous, intimate, volcanic. Weaknesses is dramatic, suffering, and unhappy. Interactive style, private, concealed, and detached. So this would conclude the collective reading. I really hope you all enjoyed this reading. I'm sure it's going to resonate in some way, shape, form, or fashion. If you want a personal reading, hit me up. They are $50 for a personal reading. You will be getting tarot and 3 cards from my Astrology You and Me deck. And depending on, I might pull a full moon oracle deck, depending on, how close we are to the new moon or full moon phase. But we'll see, But again, $50 for a personal reading. I do astrology charts right now for about 1 to 120. It depends on how much information you want and how you feel, how valuable you feel the information is. I mean, to be honest, astrology is a extremely valuable tool. It teaches you about the psychology of yourself. So just understand that, and I'm not dropping my price. So that's that. But with that being said, man, showing y'all mad love. Drink your water, health is wealth, sending y'all much positive energy. Again, if you want a personal reading or astrology chart reading, hit me up in the DMs. It's open. I'll link my link tree. All my socials are in my link tree that I will link in the description. Also, check out my guy Roderick Martin's podcast, High Strangeness. I'll make sure I link that in the description as well. I'm usually on there on Fridays, but he has such a phenomenal podcast, man. Talking about ufology, spirituality, and really everything in between. So definitely sub to that channel if you want to hear more about those topics and some. With that being said, again, showing y'all mad love. Have a great day. Drink your water, and we out.